Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, my name is Dorcas. Thank you for tuning in. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are most definitely welcome back. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Why not smash the subscribe button so that you can be subscribed to my channel? It's on the bell notification so that you can always be notified every time I drop a new video. And in this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, and let me know your thoughts down below. So guys, as I've said, I'll be giving shout outs in every video I make. So guys, today's shout outs will be going to Orlando Banganya. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Most importantly, thank you for liking, and thank you for being the first to leave a comment on my video. So guys, as the title of today's video states, I'll be telling you things I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines to study. Yes, I'll be telling you. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So guys, while I was in Nigeria, while I was back at home in Nigeria, you know, there were not informations as it is now on YouTube. You know, then I feel like there is little to no Nigerian YouTuber who are vlogging or who are telling us about the Philippines. It is now that we now have a lot of Nigerian YouTubers, a lot of Africans who are on YouTube, who are talking about Philippines, sharing about their lives in the Philippines. But then while I was preparing to come to the Philippines, I didn't have access to the informations a lot of people have access to now, and I wish I knew all those things then. I wish I had access to all those things then, because it should have helped me a lot. And today I'm going to be sharing with you things I wish I had knew before coming to the Philippines, so that in case you are also planning to come to the Philippines to study or to do anything, you might have prior knowledge of this. So the first thing I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines were the things to bring. Yeah, I wish I had a knowledge, or should I say, I wish I had an idea about what to bring. When I was coming to the Philippines, I brought very little clothes. Like I brought very little clothes and everything. I brought more of food, and I also bought some air materials like yarn, you know, relaxers. Relaxer is like is a chemical that Africans use to rebond their hair, to make their hair straight, even though I have never applied that before, but I brought that for sale. I brought some of it. I bought some hair things, you know, but I wish I had bought less of food and more of those things, because I would have sold them and made more money. Yeah, I would have sold them and made more money. So I wish I brought a lot of things like that. I brought food and I consumed the food. All the food finished, right? And now I am living on Filipino food, and you know, our normal rice and stew as Nigerians. But I wish I had brought more of all those air stuffs that I can sell. You know, I just wish I brought more of those things. But even though I didn't bring more of those things, I am still surviving. I am still learning. I just wish I had brought many of them. So in case you are planning to come to the Philippines, make sure you bring more of air materials like attachments. Attachment is also called extension, yarn, relaxers, air gel, you know, things that people used to make hair, because here in the Philippines, Africans make hair a lot, and even Filipinos make hair a lot. They make African braids a lot, and those things here are ridiculously expensive. They are very, very expensive. So if you don't bring all those things along with you, you're gonna spend money here. You are going to spend a lot of money just to braid your hair. Like students that braid hair consistently in the Philippines, I see them as rich. I don't know. You are rich. Because me, I can't afford that. I can't afford that, to be buying extension every month and to be paying for someone to braid your hair. You know how much that is here. But if you bring your own extension from Nigeria, just bring enough extension that can serve you, or that can serve you for a year or something. At least it will reduce the money you will spend making hair here in the Philippines. So I wish I brought more of those things. Even though I sold some, but you know, I didn't have a lot of knowledge. So when I even sold them, I wasn't serious about them. Some I sold at a very cheaper rate just because I want to sell it off. And some people tell me that, oh, sell, but it's a lie. They want you to sell it very cheap. But don't be a fool, man. So I wish I brought more of those things. When it comes to relaxers, when you bring relaxers here, a lot of people need relax. That's why I tell people that, look, if you can't make your hair and you want to come to the Philippines and you don't have money, just cut the hair. Or you should, what they call this thing, you should lock the hair. Lock the hair so that when you come here, you won't be making hair like that. So I wish I brought, and I wish I knew all those things. Another thing relating to that I wish I did was that I wish I brought a comb for my hair. So when I was coming here, we have then a very big comb for Africa. You know, I live in Nigeria, so of course every African home has a hair comb. So my mother told me to carry the hair comb along with me, but I said, Mom, no. But also in the Philippines, they have ladies and they make hair, so of course they will have combs to comb my hair that I will just buy when I get to the Philippines. But on getting to the Philippines, I discovered that I can't get a comb for my hair because my hair is a very thick African hair. So if I use the normal combs they sell here, everything keeps on cutting. Up to date, I don't have a comb of my own. The comb I use is not mine, and I think I will be able to get combs from Amazon, but I will just start checking now. But then I don't even have money to order on Amazon or something, so I just use the comb that someone else brought from Nigeria. So when you are coming and you have African, just make sure you buy your comb. Buy your comb where come, because you know Filipino hair is thin compared to African hair. Our hair is very thick, and if you have a natural hair like mine, you will need a very thick comb. So I couldn't get any comb. Up to date, I don't have a comb for my hair, but I use a comb for my hair, but it's not mine. So I wish I listened to my mom. Another thing I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines is acquiring a skill. I can't overemphasize this. If someone told me that making braids here in the Philippines was a thing, I would have learned how to braid hair. Guys, I don't know how to braid hair. No. While I was in Nigeria, I was learning how to sew, how to make clothes, how to make dress, but I didn't learn it finish before I came here. So now I already forgot everything I learned because I do not practice it. You know, when you don't put something into practice, you have the tendency to forget it, you understand? So I forgot it. So I wish someone told me that, oh, learn a skill before coming to the Philippines. And I will always say this on my channel, that if you are planning to come to the Philippines, ensure to learn a skill. If you are a lady, learn how to braid hair, because that will fetch you extra money as a student. If you are a guy, learn how to barb hair, because I know that now there are Filipinos who are barbing African hair, but most Africans like to barb their hair from the fellow Africans because they believe that they will do it better. Learn how to barb hair. Just learn a skill. For me, what I am grateful for is the digital skill I have. I have digital skills. I can write. I love writing. And again, I'm vlogging. You know, those kind of skill are helping me now. So learn a skill if you are coming to the Philippines. Don't just rely on just staying at home, going to school. At least learn something that will fetch you extra income. But if you have a lot of money, like your parents have a lot of money, oh, just forget my advice. Don't learn anything, just bring yourself here, okay? You are good. So for you that you are ready, that you are listening to me, learn something, learn a skill when coming to the Philippines. It is going to help you a lot. Yeah, learn a skill. Also, if it's a digital skill or anything, just learn a skill that can be beneficial to you. You never can tell. There may be someone here who might be willing to patronize you, you know. Even currently here in the Philippines, particularly in my city, we have little tailors, is that what you call it here? Tailors, people who make clothes, who sew dress. We have very little of them. If you have that skill, why not come here and start sewing, you know, sewing for people and everything? And if you're a good business woman that you can ship things from Nigeria and sell here, grab it, Jude, very good for you. So it's also fetch you extra income. Just know how you can, you know, be innovative, think outside the box and be smart. So my next thing I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines is that I wish I knew that PE is compulsory. Guys, as I've said in one of my videos, here in the Philippines, PE is very compulsory. But in Nigeria, university students don't do PE. When you do PE, it is like PE are like activity. It is out of your own volition. You understand? But we used to take PE, physical education, as a compulsory subject, and we used to do inter-house sport, like sports events in school. But then it is optional. You can decide not to participate and be part of the people who are going to be sharing. Throughout my secondary school, throughout high school, I never participated in any sports. I was part of those people who shares people. Oh, you are doing great, you are doing awesome. I never participated. So while coming here, I was expecting it to be the same. I was expecting to be sharing people up, but I never knew that I am about to be participating in sports. Because you have to participate, not only sports, in workouts. There were a lot of times that I had to go to the gym to make sure I do physical exercise and take a picture of myself and take a video of myself doing that exercise just to submit to my instructor. If I had knew that this thing was compulsory, you know, I would have prepared myself. I won't be caught unawares. I won't be shocked about it. So that is also one of the things I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines. A lot of times I used to be tired during PE. Sometimes I'll just be like, can I just finish this PE? Can I just be done with this PE? But it's so alarming that I still have one more PE to go. I still have one more PE to go. But then I used to be so like, oh my gosh, can we be done with this PE? I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that. But you gotta do it. You don't have any choice, man. You are going to do it. So that is one thing I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines. Another thing I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines is yearly student visa renewal. A lot of students don't know this, that when they come to the Philippines, when you come to the Philippines, you come on a tourist visa. So when you get to the Philippines, your visa is expected to be changed from tourist visa to student visa, and that will be done by your school. And from then you are going to be renewing your visa yearly. A lot of students didn't know that they are supposed to do this, so a lot of students end up having expiring visa with them. There was a time that my school even organized an event, and they invited people from the immigration to come and speak to all the international students in my school regarding this topic. So I wish I also knew that, oh, every year I will be paying a particular amount of money to renew my visa, and you know that you will be prepared that you are paying this kind of money. But when you get here, you start seeing all the kind of money you are going to be paid for, you are going to be shocked that, oh, you didn't tell me this. I am not prepared to pay all this. So I am telling you now, if you are planning to come to the Philippines, you are going to pay yearly student visa. You are going to be renewing your visa yearly. But I think in some other countries, once you get student visa, you don't need to be doing that. Just let me know down in the comment section below. I am not sure, but because I feel like in other advanced country, maybe when they give you student visa and that's it, you don't need to be renewing anymore. But here in the Philippines, you will be renewing your student visa yearly. Another thing I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines, this is a bit funny. I wish I brought a lot of brass. I don't know how to say this. I wish I brought a lot of brass when coming to the Philippines. So while I was at home, my dad used to be the one to get me those stuffs. So that's the way it is. My dad gets me those stuff. So I don't think I've ever gone to get a bra for myself while in Nigeria. You understand? My dad always gets me, and that's it. So upon coming here, I do not know my bra size, and again I discovered that most Filipinos have small I don't know how to say this. I don't know if it's a crime on YouTube to say this, but I feel like it's okay. I discovered that most Filipinos have small boobs. So when you go to the mall to get bras, everything is just small. And again, the way the numbering there, I don't understand how they arrive at those numbers. So whenever I go to the mall, and you know, here in the Philippines, once you get all those, you know, inner wears, you cannot return it, because here in the Philippines, if you buy dress or clothes or anything and you discover that they are not your size, you can still return and you will get another one, you understand. But when it comes to those inner wears, you cannot return it. So when I came to the Philippines, I keep on buying undersized bras. Like, I keep on wasting money on bras. In a month, I know how much I will waste buying bras, just because I will buy the bra. When I size it, when I look at it in the mall, I'll be like, oh, I think this is my size. I will look at it, oh, I'll put it, oh, when I get home, it is not my size. Then I'll be calling my friends, hello, I just got a wrong bra size, can you please buy it for me? That was when I was already wasting too much money on buying bra. So I used to contact one of my friends and tell her that, oh, I have a bra that is not my size, can she please buy it for me? Sometimes I will just give it out because it's of no use to me. So, and in Nigeria, there are a lot of my bra size in Nigeria. And again, I'm not plus size, please don't. No, please, I'm not plus size. Can you see? I am not plus size. But plus size people also have they have difficulty in getting bra here in the Philippines. So I wish I had brought a lot of bras that can last me for like maybe 5 years or 6 years or something like that, because presently I am still suffering from bra size. So I also wish I brought a lot of that. If someone had told me that, oh, here in the Philippines you will have difficulty in getting your bra or I would have brought a lot for my country, you know. So that's it. Another thing I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines is that you pay house rent monthly. In Nigeria, the house rent I pay here in the Philippines can pay my yearly house rent in the state where I live in Nigeria. Yeah, the house rent I pay monthly here in the Philippines can pay my yearly house rent where I live in Nigeria, and with a very huge space. Yeah, with a very huge space. Upon getting here, I discovered that I'll be paying monthly rents, which is not a big deal. I'll be paying monthly rent, but I wish I knew all those. You know, if you know all these things, like, let me let you know something. If you come here and you still don't know all these things, you will still find a way to survive and cope. You understand me? But you know, it would have been better if you have the ideas of all these things, so that you will know what to expect here, and you know, if you and your parents would have agreed that, oh, this is the amount of money we're going to be spending and all kind of things. But even if you come here and you did not know all these things, you're still gonna cope, you're gonna survive, my sister. So I wish I knew that, but no worries, I'm doing great. Yeah, and also if you come here, you're going to be doing great. In fact, like, to be sincere, I mean, I may not be able to touch all the things you need to know before coming to the Philippines. There are some things that you yourself need to come here before you can know it. So if you are planning to come to the Philippines, come and discover those things yourself. Then, to the last but not the least thing that I wish I knew before coming to the Philippines is that I wish I knew that you can choose where to school, like maybe in this province or in the city, because I think schools in the province are more cheaper than school in the city. Don't get me wrong, I am so glad that I'm in the city. I am so glad that I'm here, and I'm so glad that I got here, because I believe that that is God's plan for me. It is God's plan for me to be here. But I just wish I knew that, oh, you can either choose to be in the city or choose to be in the province or things like that. So in case you are coming here, there are schools in the city, there are schools in the province. It depends on where you want to be or where you get your admission. So that is it for today. If you have any contribution, addition, subtraction, kindly let me know down in the comment section below. And if you are also a foreigner like me, what were the things you wish you knew before coming to the Philippines? I'll be glad to go through your comments. And guys, thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for everything. And I love the way you guys always engage in my comment section. I really love it, and I'm so grateful for you all. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye.